Hi, and welcome to the second episode of Ask Dr. James. Like the previous episodes, we'll be answering questions sent by viewers like you.
Where's it?
Thanks, Chuck.
So I have a bit of a problem. There's this guy I really like, and I finally gathered the courage to ask him out. Problem is, this guy's a big old English nerd, and when I asked him out, I managed to do so in Old English because, well, I thought it would increase my chances. Now he wants to spend the day role-playing at King Richard's Fair. What are some things I can say to him that won't make me look like a total liar? Thanks, Jane.
Jane, that's a very interesting scenario, and I think I might have the knowledge to help you out. There are many things you can say to this strapping young Old English lad, but I would start with, when you get on the date, greet him with a West Hail. It's common Old English. It means good health, drink well, all that stuff. Now, when you're in mid-date, though, I really want, like, you're looking in each other's eyes, and everything's going romantic, and you're all dressed up like elves and all that great stuff. I want you to say, "You got one of the moi de ma." Just say that to him as clear as you can. He'll be very, very impressed. Now, after that, I then want you to say to him, and he will be thoroughly impressed with what you're saying. Now, before you leave, make sure you give him a and then everything will be good. Thanks, Jane.
Dr. James, I'm a college student who watches your show all the time, and I need your sage advice on a dilemma I've encountered in my comings and goings of college life. When I and a group of my friends go out to frat parties on the weekends, my female friends are often approached by guys who offer them strange-looking and smelling drinks. After consuming them, my friends claim to feel dizzy, often resulting in them getting separated from our group, and the crowds are not returning to campus until later that day. I have never thought much of this, seeing as my friend never claimed to be able to remember what happened the night before, but I would like to know if there is anything I should be concerned about. Thank you, Kasper Afnegel. Forehead.
Whew. Well, there's a lot to discuss here, Caspar. First of all, but the forehead thing, you should probably get that checked out immediately. That's a little bit of a creepy thing. Number two, what's going on in college is actually quite normal. I mean, girls will be girls. So, what I suggest to do is don't think anything of it. And actually, you might want to help them with the drink scenario, maybe invite the guys over, make it a little less awkward for them. And I think it will really help them out in the long run. Thanks for your question, Caspar.
Dr. James, there is this sweet young thing at my church who sings like an angel. She has the face of an angel, too. I want to ask her out, but I just can't pull it together. What if she says no? What if her mom won't allow it? What if? I just can't get by all the what ifs. Help me, Dr. James. I am a troubled man. Signed, a troubled man.
Good question, troubled man. I can see this happening to a lot of people, and in fact, it's probably happened to me once or twice. Now, what I recommend you to do is absolutely nothing. Be passive in this situation, because you never know what could actually happen. I mean, do you really like this girl? You don't know. You could be pressured from outside forces, like your father, your aunt, your uncle, your best friend. You don't really know. His brother. You don't really know. So I highly recommend you don't do anything and try not to tell any more people, because it could escalate into something you might regret. Thank you, troubled man. Well, that's all the questions we have time for. Thank you for your questions, and have a good evening. I'm a little excited.
Hey guys, if you're wondering why your questions weren't featured on tonight's episode, it's because they probably had nothing to do with advice.
James, he's not a real doctor. He
So-
doesn't know the answer to
Ask someone else your philosophy
Chicken and the
questions.
egg? How would I even know that? Who do you think I am?
We're calling you out.
Goodness.
We're not gonna name your names,
gracious.
though.
Don't ask questions like that. They're stupid.
Thank you for watching.
If you'd like to ask Dr. James for advice, then write him an email at askdrjames@gmail.com.
I do wish to inquire of you where you purchase such shoes. magnificent! I wish to know the location hereby. Is it news? For I wish not far, for it will vex me.
I'm
The
putting
journey will vex me.
I'm putting this at the end with the audio.
Like, no, like just like a 10-second like nothing, and then that scene just comes up.